Brakes. Alignment starting at just $59.99.
Take your car to Budget Brakes.
Okay, hopefully the last of the cold weather, really cold weather, is behind us and you can get out there and safely enjoy working in your garden. Melanie Lusk is with Crabtree Farms and she says, come on, because it's time for the spring plant sale happening online. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So we just had this big cold snap. You said even some of your plants, and you know so well how to tend to them, maybe took a little bit of damage, so your tomatoes might be a bit behind schedule.
A little bit behind schedule. We worked hard to cover the plants, our farmers did, but some of the tomatoes in the high tunnel were still caught by that cold. So.
That's okay. I wanted to go ahead and throw that out there because what you want to know when you're buying a plant from anywhere is how well it's been tended, right?
Yes.
So it's getting expert eyes at Crabtree Farms.
Yes, all of our plant starts are getting well tended. They're in the greenhouses, they're being nurtured, and we're protecting them from the cold so they're good to go later this month.
So this plant sale is quite extensive. How many different types of plants are you selling online?
So we have about 400 varieties, everything from your vegetable and your fruit starts, as well as herbs, perennial landscape, flowers, and even a couple of houseplants thrown in there this year.
That has become quite the thing. Houseplants, I guess with COVID, we were all home so much, people learned what a green thumb they had and how much fun it is to have one.
Exactly, and great to share with your family and great for the air quality in your home as well.
So everybody out there has been, I'm sure, the new gardener who we get some beautiful days in the month of March and you think, oh, I want to go put some color in my yard. And then sadly, you have cold spells like we've just had. This now, though, is a safe time to begin planting, correct?
I think we're about safe. Maybe a couple more cold mornings this week, but I think we should be clear from then.
Well, and for your plant sale, you're going to be in the clear because the sale begins on April 10th, but then the pickup is not until the worry has gone.
That's right. We will go live April 10th. Everything will be posted online, and then we'll have barnside pickup coordinated again through April 15th through the 24th. So it should certainly be safe by then.
You know, over the years, Crabtree has been just such a beautiful haven for the community to be able to come in the midst, really in the middle of the city, and enjoy nature at its best. I guess with COVID, people have not been able to come out quite as much. Is that right?
So there's definitely been a lot more safety precautions in place. Being that we're primarily outdoors, it is a safer place for people to come. And interact from a distance, and we're starting to lease the facility a little bit more for gatherings, again with precautions in place, but certainly yes, throughout the past year we've had to take a real slowdown on a lot of our youth education in particular.
Well, I might have misunderstood you, so just correct me on air if I did. But did you tell me a minute ago that your community gardens are coming back?
Yes, we're really excited to bring back the community garden beds this year. We have about 20 of them built out right now. And, you know, as we continue to shift and really try to engage our immediate neighbors in the Clifton Hills neighborhood, since we're tucked so cutely right behind that neighborhood, what we've decided to do is to provide half of those community garden beds for free to residents of the 37407 zip code. So we hope that this can engage our immediate neighbors and embrace them on the farm, engage them on the farm, and give them an opportunity to grow and learn on the farm.
You know, I find myself, I kind of have to be outside. When it's pretty weather, I just cannot be. My family will tell you I don't cook. From about spring to fall, I just have to be outside. But there is something so healing about it. Do you think that maybe with people learning the love of gardening, there's been a lot of therapy learned over the course of this last year?
I think there really is a thing of dirt therapy, and getting your hands in, working in the ground, having the sun on you is very therapeutic. And I think a lot more people have opted to be outside, try their hand at gardening and growing. And I think there really is a lot of healing in that.
So with your online sale that begins on April 10th, as you're going through the website and looking at the offerings, is there a description provided about how to grow it, the best sunlight, water conditions, etc.?
Yes, there's a couple of resources available. People can actually go onto our website now and see what we call the plant guide, and that gives a full list of what we're going to have available. The sunlight, the distance on what to grow, so people can kind of be mapping out their garden now and their edible landscapes at home. And then also when they go on to make their purchase and put it in the cart, there's also a description there that again will give you all of the details on how best to plant.
And are some of the plants that you'll have native to our area, or are they all just herbs and vegetables and fruit?
No, absolutely. We do have some native landscape plants, and even the annuals that we pick are tried and tested here in this environment, and so we feel pretty good that they'll do really well here.
Absolutely, because just because something says it can take full sun in the summertime in Wisconsin, that is not the same thing as our July heat, correct?
That is so true. So true.
Melanie, it's so good to have you here. Go and shop Crabtree Farms. It is their spring plant sale. Again, the live online sale begins on April 10th. And then the pickup is going to be the 15th until the
24th. April 15th to 24th, we'll have our barnside pickup.
Very good. We're back after this.
Seems like CBD stores are popping up on every corner. Make sure you choose a